Just behind Glenn McGrath's 7 for 15 against Namibia in 2003 is countrymate Andy Bichel's 7 for 20, the best figures in a World Cup match against a test-playing nation. On a seaming pitch, England were bowled out for 204 and Australia squeaked home by just 2 wickets. The record for the best figures in a World Cup match lasted 5 editions, with McGrath and Bichel topping Winston Davis's 7 for 51, which the tall baseman recorded back in the 1983 World Cup against Australia. The 1975 World Cup made Gilmour a star. In the semi-final, his 6 for 14 helped Australia bowl England out for just 93, which Australia lost 6 wickets before overhauling. Gilmour then picked up 5 wickets in the final as well, which Australia lost to West Indies. The best figures by an Indian came from Ashish Nehra in the 2003 edition, the best edition from a fast bowling point of view. Once Nehra was done, England, chasing India's 250 for 9, were bowled out for 168. Shane Bond was another baseman who had a good time in South Africa in 2003. At his peak during that World Cup, Bond's 6-4 finished Australia off for just 208. But New Zealand's reply was so poor that Australia still won by 96 runs. 2003, and another pacer with great figures, Chaminda Vas picked up 6 and Muttiah Muralitharan picked up 3 as Bangladesh were rolled over for 124 and Sri Lanka went on to win by 10 wickets. In 1983, there was also Ken McLeay's 6 for 39 against India. In the match, Australia won. McLeay was on fire, and India managed just 158 in reply to Australia's 320 for 9. McGrath, who has the best figures in World Cup history, also has a 5 for 14 against West Indies from the 1999 World Cup. It was a tournament Australia won, and McGrath made this particular game easy for them, bowling West Indies out for 110. Andrew Hall was certainly not the best baseman South Africa had in 2007, but he topped Sean Pollock, Charles Lagerveld and Andre Nel in Barbados, helping his team bowl out England for just 154. South Africa won by 9 wickets. What a World Cup Kenya had in 2003, and Collins Abua's 5 for 24 went a long way in making that happen, as Sri Lanka were beaten by 53 runs in what turned out to be a pretty one-sided affair.